Alright, so this Knife Thoughts video is going to be about this knife, or the knife in this package. And this knife was given to me by a friend, so I really appreciate it. It's a really cool knife, and you can see that here just by the packaging. So it comes in this VHS case, which is very nostalgic in itself. I watched a lot of VHSs when I was younger. There's just like a treasure trove of VHSs at my mom's house, and haven't used a VHS for a long time, but it kind of like I immediately recognized what this was just because of, if you see how it snaps open here, just like, you know, a real VHS case. So I guess it is a real VHS, but you can see it looks like it's actually a movie. It's a rental price here, $1.50, and then the 50-cent charge if the tape is not rewound and all that kind of classic stuff. But it's Danger Ranger Saves the Galaxy, and this is from US Elite Gear. So I wasn't super familiar with them before this was given to me, but they have a lot of kind of like tactical gear and stuff like that. And you can see their website and their Instagram right there. Has the FBI warning on it and stuff. So kind of really funny there. US Elite Production 1985. So it has that 85, that kind of 80s feel to it, with the, you know, over the top colors and sci-fi and all of this stuff here that's, you know, very recognizable if you've watched this type of movie. So I thought that was really cool. I like sci-fi, and this immediately reminded me of all that. And I think they have some shirts that are, you know, go along with the Danger Ranger, Brick Danger Ranger fist hammer. So that's about the most classic 80s hero type name that you could find. But he fought against shape-shifting reptilians from Andromeda. So I guess this is the knife that he used to fight against those shape-shifting reptilians. And what it is it is a MK2M3. So it's MK2M3, which always kind of catches me up. I say that, and I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's the MK2M3 from Black Triangle Group. So Black Triangle Group is on Instagram, is where I've seen them, and they make a lot of self-defense tools, basically. So this is a knife that is made from G10, so there's no metal on the knife or the handle. It is non-magnetic, and it is really a self-defense tool is what this is. So it just has a point. There's no cutting edge whatsoever. Just kind of a chisel style point that is for, you know, puncturing things. It does have a cord wrapped handle, which is actually pretty nicely done. It seems to be epoxy covered so that it's pretty rigid. And it's just, that's what it is. It's kind of an NPE type knife that you can take with you, maybe in places where you wouldn't take other knives. Now, I don't really carry knives for self-defense super often, to be honest, but it's still really cool to get these types of knives. It has this bolter-on sheath with a hook. Now, one thing, I did carry this knife for a little while just because it's cool and because I wanted to see what it was like to carry it, and I definitely think that this knife is best carried in the waistband so that there's pressure against the back of this clip here. The reason I say that is because I did carry it in my pocket, and one, the clip just really didn't hold it onto the pocket. If you would pull it out of the pocket, it would usually slide out. And then even if it did catch on the fabric, because there's nothing holding it above here, and this is just held on by this cord, it would bend out quite a bit, and I didn't want to break it at all, so I didn't, you know, like that. So when you put it between your waistband, or between your belt and waistband, it inside the waistband, and then the belt goes in through here. It holds it on a little bit better. Sorry, I struggled with that there. It does hold it on better, and you can pull it out much more easily. And when I carried it like that, I felt that I liked having it on my side or on my hip better, but I think a lot of self-defense type people would prefer to have it in the center. I find carrying things uncomfortable in the appendix carry, so I don't. But it did work for me carrying it in, a more traditional on the hip carry. But it is a pretty classic green, kind of army green, tactical green, OD green type deal. And it fits in the hand well. You can hold on to it because of this epoxy coated wrap handle. Also, the butt of it kind of can go into your palm pretty well, so that you can hold on to it, or you can use a hammer fist. Either way. And the edge, there's not an edge. The blade, which is basically from here to here, is about 2¼ inches, and overall it is 6 inches. So it's not a huge, tool, knife, whatever you want to call it, but it's small enough that it's easy to carry, but big enough that you do get a good amount of blade there. So really cool. Just to be honest, fun, and really appreciated always getting a gifted knife. I love being gifted knives, and the guy who gave me this knife, I train with him a lot in my normal job, and I'm involved with him outside of work and training too. So it was really nice to get this gift, and I really enjoy it, even if it's not something that I'm going to carry super often. So this is the Danger Ranger Special from US Elite Gear, made by Black Triangle Group, MK2M3, and very cool knife. So if you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that you know when I post new videos. Also, you can check out my social media. I post lots of knives like this and knife-related stuff on Instagram and Facebook, as well as at my website, knifethoughts.com. And last but not least, as always, don't forget to go out and do good.